Daria Kasatkina is yet to drop a set in the Phillip Island Trophy, producing impressive performances in the first two rounds. In fact, she hasn't even dropped serve. She takes on Anastasia Pavlyuchenko, who's aiming to reach her first tour-level quarter-final since last year's Australian Open. Well, the 7th seed was dealt a tough hand in the first Grand Slam of 2021. She was forced to take on Naomi Osaka, who came out on top, but this tournament provides an opportunity for her to leave Australia with some positive results. Daria Kasatkina has been gradually improving over the course of the last few months. Some good results for her since the 2020 season resumed in August. But she is also looking for her first quarter-final in almost a year. She made the semi-finals in Lyon very shortly before the 2020 season was suspended. She's beaten one Russian already this week in Varvara Gracheva. Can she get the better of the 7th seed?
We have the same conditions as in the previous rounds. The serve clocks, as you can see, are located on the opposite sides. And Daria, you will be blue for the basket for the towel, and you will be the red one. Any questions? No? Heads or tails? Heads. Heads. Receive. Have a good match.
So it is third round action in Melbourne. 1573 Arena Court, Phillip Island Trophy action. Daria Kasatkina of Russia taking on a fellow Russian, Anastasia Pavlyuchenko, the 7th seed, for a place in the quarter-finals of this WTA 250 event. First 250 event of the season. And the winner will take on the 4th seed, Petra Martic, who beat Kimberly Birrell earlier on today, the Australian, in straight sets. 6-1, 6-3. Fine performance from the number 4 seed. We'll take on one of these two Russian players in tomorrow's quarterfinals. All the quarterfinals, incidentally, will be played on this court tomorrow. There is another match to follow this one as well. Bianca Andreescu and Zarina Diaz will go head-to-head in another third-round encounter, but the all-Russian clash first. The 23-year-old Daria Kasatkina is currently ranked 75 in the world, looking to climb back up the rankings, get closer to that career high ranking of world number 10. 2 titles for her so far in her career. Charleston 2017 and the Kremlin Cup in her home country of Moscow, Russia rather, in Moscow. She beat Ozjabova in the final there. She's made 3 finals in between there as well, including Indian Wells in 2018. Dubai 2018, the Kremlin Cup 2017 as well. She takes on a player who she'll know well, one who's achieved an awful lot on the tour, 7th seed this week. Highest career ranking of number 13 in the world, currently 39 in the world, Anastasia Pavlyuchenko, 29-year-old. Has 12 career titles to her name, won her first 11 years ago in Monterrey. She beat Daniela Hantakova in the final. Her most recent success came in Strasbourg on the clay in 2018. Beat Dominika Sibilkova in that final. On top of those 12 titles, 8 finals as well. Most recently in the Kremlin Cup 2019, which was the Belinda Bencic. So the end of the 2019 season.
2 minutes.
The last time she made a final. Definitely in with a chance this week. Katarzyna Radwan-Cho in the chair for
Ladies and gentlemen, this
third round match
will be best of 3 tiebreak sets. To the right of the chair from Russia, Anastasia Pavlyuchenko.
Have met 3 times in the past.
To the left of the chair, also from Russia, Daria Kasatkina.
All of them actually played in Russia, in Moscow.
Pavlyuchenko won the toss and chose
Pavlyuchenko winning the first of those encounters back in 2015. Kasatkina was only 18 years old then. Kasatkina has won the 2 encounters since then. Most recent in 2018, the quarter-final there. And Kasatkina, of course, went on to win the tournament.
1 minute.
Well, Kasatkina so far this season has made the third round in Abu Dhabi and made the third round in the Gippsland Trophy here in Melbourne as well, prior to the Australian Open. So this is the third tournament this year where she's managed back-to-back victories.
30 seconds.
Enough start to the year. Lost in the second round of the Australian Open, came up against Arina Sabalenka. After a good win over Katie Bolter in round one. Slightly more difficult start to the season. First round exit in Abu Dhabi. Lost to Ons Jabeur. Did get to the third round in the Yarra Valley Classic, the other tournament that was being played alongside the Gippsland Trophy. She came up against a very informed Garbiñe Muguruza in the third round. And as I mentioned already, she drew Osaka in the first round of the Australian Open. That was always going to be difficult to get past. Pavlyuchenko, one of the highest ranked players not to be seeded, of course, so a really tough draw for her. And she'll be hoping for a quarter-final spot here in Melbourne in the Phillip Island Trophy. 7th seed taking on Daria Kasatkina for a place in the last 8. It was Pavlyuchenko who won the toss.